Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life, and this is huge for AT&T. This is a very, very big deal. So this is an article from Fierce Wireless. I will leave it in the description down below so you guys could check it out in its entirety. Now, you may ask yourself, what does U.S. Cellular postpaid losses have to do with AT&T and why this is big for AT&T? Well, I want to point out a paragraph of this article. So I'll just read it off and then we'll talk about it. The quarter's numbers, and this is US Cellular's quarter, also reflect increased competitive intensity and shifts in the macro economy, he said. Part of that is tied to AT&T using FirstNet to expand more into rural America. So I'll say it again, AT&T using FirstNet to expand more into rural America. T-Mobile is also listed on here. T-Mobile also is marketing more aggressively. So that's two very separate things, right? AT&T is listed on here as expanding aggressively into rural United States. T-Mobile is listed as marketing more aggressively. We've always said T-Mobile has been a marketing company and they've been very good at it. So people try them out even though they may have the inferior product. AT&T using FirstNet and reimbursed by the government, they're actually expanding the geographical footprint massively to where it is cutting into US Cellular's share. They're taking share in those parts. And these are areas where US Cellular would dominate in coverage, where the other three MNOs, and T-Mobile will eventually too, they're now expanding into that territory and that footprint. And US Cellular is feeling the heat now because AT&T is moving in with FirstNet and they're taking share. And they're taking share on both ends because remember, AT&T consumers can also use and have access to the FirstNet spectrum. So just keep that in mind. In events of emergency, first responders do have priority, but overall, AT&T consumers can also make use of that spectrum. And those towers, of course. So very, very interesting, right? This is a subtle jab at AT&T, like, hey, they're moving in, they're taking share. But this lets us know that AT&T is very serious and aggressively expanding into that territory. And that's what I think makes AT&T very dangerous, because they never had that type of scale, right? AT&T was always behind Verizon, and now they're growing. They're growing share. They're moving into territory that even Verizon doesn't cover in many instances, and of course as well, as US Cellular. So I think this is AT&T's bread and butter. I think the fiber story is going to get bigger because they're going to make separate investments. They're looking for a venture partner, but I think this wireless story is far from over for AT&T, because they're even going into geographic footprint that they've never covered natively in the past. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. I think this is a big step for AT&T in the right direction in terms of them becoming that communications company. Fiber, of course, is a big story because that's all upside, especially as they move into new markets. But the wireless network could be in the future one of the biggest that we've ever seen with the FirstNet expansion. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to the channel, follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.